Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. It took the Lakers 2 preseason games to give us the moment we'd all been waiting for. Sure, it's still the preseason, but LeBron James and his son Bronny have officially shared an NBA court, even if it technically doesn't count yet. On Sunday, the first father-son duo in NBA history shared some court time in the Lakers' loss against the Phoenix Suns. About a decade ago, when LeBron was approaching 30 years old and Bronny was still in elementary school, this moment didn't feel possible. When LeBron passed 35 years old still going strong and Bronny started dunking, it started to feel a little more feasible. Now it's happened, and though we all knew it was coming once we realized LeBron is beating father time, it's still crazy to see it on the court. There were no spectacular highlights between the two. Bronny finished the night with 0 points in 13 minutes played, but the moment itself is significant enough. LeBron the Elder tweeted his feelings after the game, in which he scored 19 points, grabbed 5 rebounds, and dished 4 assists. It's hard not to turn into a fan when watching one of the greatest athletes ever, even if that athlete is your father. Bronny and the Lakers bench loved what they were seeing from the 39-year-old LeBron, who showed some old man bounce on a dunk in the first quarter. After the debut of the two James, nicknames for the duo are still being workshopped. It's natural to wonder how much time they'll spend together in the regular season. While there's no sure answer yet, and new coach J.J. Redick is sure to experiment with lineup combinations, the probable answer is, not much. Los Angeles will be a solid playoff team, and while the roster probably isn't deep enough for a title run, there's enough talent and balance to be a good regular season team and realistically win a playoff series. Teams with postseason aspirations typically don't often play second-round rookies consistent minutes. Bronny will likely spend a good portion of the season in South Bay with the Lakers' G League affiliate, where he can develop without feeling like he has to be perfect every play and every game. If the Lakers deal with injuries or Bronny thrives in the G League for a stretch, maybe he'll get a few spot minutes here and there with LA, but don't expect this duo to see tons of time together in 2024-25. Still, it's pretty dang cool to see these two on the court together. Lakers trade rumors, front office admits urgent need for new center. Lakers trade rumors, front office admits urgent need for new center after the Los Angeles Lakers head coach J.J. Redick spoke at a recent press conference. The rumor mill started spinning. Fans and pundits have been debating trade opportunities all week. Although Redick downplayed it at the press conference, in an interview with Justin Turman and Eddie Johnson on Sirius XM NBA Radio, he's previously acknowledged the Lakers' need for acquiring a center. You certainly have to look at what I think is actually a very good roster, a very balanced roster. We tried, but we'd love to, at some point, get another 5-man, a big bruising 5-man. You look at the Western Conference right now, whether it's Denver, Minnesota, OKC with what they added, certainly Memphis, they're going to be back in the hunt. They added Zach Edey, certain matchups in the playoffs, you're going to need a lot of size. Behind closed doors, the front office is keenly aware of this need. Here's what Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report was able to uncover. After the presser, the Lakers privately clarified that adding a bulky center is a major priority. Several sports pundits have suggested that the Lakers leverage their first-round picks and go after a center between now and the end of the trade deadline on February 6, 2025. While some commentators have suggested the Lakers trade for veteran Jeff Green, a versatile combo forward who can play small ball center and has previously played with LeBron, what the Lakers really need is a strong rebounder who can intimidate players in the paint. Let's hope they make a smart decision before we get too deep into the season. The Los Angeles Lakers offseason was defined by Rob Pelinka's complete unwillingness to do anything productive. That sounds harsh on the surface, but aside from hiring the most obvious and least qualified head coaching candidate and re-signing LeBron James to a near-max contract that was never truly in doubt, Pelinka was wholly inactive. He did add a potential contributor through the draft in Dalton Connect, but the Lakers were silent throughout free agency and non-existent in trade circles. That leaves pretty much the same roster as last season intact, the same roster that was gentlemen swept out of the first round by the Denver Nuggets. One would expect the Lakers to take their station seriously at some point. We are talking about the Los Angeles Lakers, one of basketball's marquee franchises, and LeBron is entering what could feasibly be the last season of his historic career. The clock is ticking. There's no waiting for the tides to shift. As for the Nuggets, their offseason didn't go so well either. Russell Westbrook naturally drums up excitement, but odds are he's a replacement-level backup point guard at best. Dario Saric was a nice upgrade in the backup center role, but Denver lost an elite three-point shooter and bona fide all-defense candidate in Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That comes just 1 year after letting Bruce Brown walk to conserve money. The Nuggets are operating cheaply despite a recent championship, which is unfortunate. Their fans deserve better. As it sits, the Nuggets' depth beyond the starting lineup leaves much to be desired. Denver needs more bodies. The Lakers need a meaningful talent boost. Perhaps these bitter postseason rivals can strike up a mutually beneficial trade. Milwaukee Bucks, Damian Lillard's honest reaction to LeBron James, Bronny James playing together. Just like many other basketball fans, Milwaukee Bucks superstar point guard Damian Lillard was left amazed when he saw the father and son duo of LeBron James and Bronny James on the floor at the same time during Sunday's preseason game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. "I ain't gon' lie this so," Lillard captioned an Instagram story showing LeBron and Bronny together on the court. Like the Lakers, Lillard and the Bucks suffered a preseason loss on Sunday, as Milwaukee absorbed a 120-87 defeat on the road at the hands of the Detroit Pistons. Lillard started and played 17 minutes, concluding the game with 15 points on 5-4-10 shooting from the floor and adding 4 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Bobby Portis led the Bucks with 16 points off the bench. It's worth noting, though, that the Bucks went against the Pistons minus Giannis Antetokounmpo, who will have another chance to play this Thursday when they host LeBron and the Lakers. Milwaukee will open its 2024-25 NBA regular season on October 23 against the Philadelphia 76ers on the road. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Damian Lillard? Leave your opinion in the comments.